Hello and welcome to today's video. So today I am in Cambridge and I'm going to be eating completely all 100% vegan food for the entire day. So done a little bit of research, kind of know what the general plan's going to be. I am not vegan or vegetarian, I just eat a non-plant-based diet, so for me this is going to be really interesting and just really interested to see what vegan options are out there, talk about my experience and obviously have some nice food and drink along the way. So first things first is need to start my day off with a coffee. I don't like black coffee and the only milk we have in the room is not plant-based milk, so off to get a coffee. So we're actually just heading off to the espresso library for our coffee, which interestingly we actually went there yesterday, and the original plan was to go to Wetherspoons for a coffee, but the only non-cow milk they do is soya milk, which I have tried before and I really don't like. But at this place, the espresso library, they've got all of the milk alternatives and they don't actually charge you extra, which I think is really good. But I will show you what I get when we get there. It's a really cute cafe as well, so be prepared for some little cutesy clips of it as well. So just finished at the espresso library. I actually got a almond milk latte, which was delicious and just came in that really cutesy cup that you would have seen. Tim got a coconut cappuccino, which I was going to try some of, but unfortunately he got chocolate on top, meaning that it was not vegan. So a bit of a faux pas on his part, but there we go. We are just going off to get actual breakfast now, and we are going to Wetherspoons for this because they do actually do a vegan breakfast, so I'll show you that when we get there. So we're just in Wetherspoons. The Wetherspoons here in Cambridge is actually really nice. It used to be an old cinema. We're both ordering the vegan breakfast, so it's 2 corn vegan sausages, beans, hash browns, mushroom, tomato, toast and a vegan spread. So I'm actually really excited to try the vegan spread and also to try the corn vegan sausages. So I will let you know what they're like. So I have finished my vegan Wetherspoons breakfast now and it was actually really delicious. I think actually next time I would order it. The corn vegan sausages were really tasty and you got 2, and I was surprised to get 2 tomatoes and 2 mushrooms, and I'm sure I got more beans than I normally get, but overall it was really delicious. And if you're on the hunt for a cheap vegan breakfast, definitely hit up Wetherspoons. So next stop on our vegan food day, we're going to go to the Ivy to get a drink. I think just like either a coffee or just a soft drink. So we tried to go to the Ivy, but there were no tables for like 5 hours, so we've come to Marks and Spencer's cafe instead. I have got a sparkling elderflower press and Tim's got a Diet Coke. So the drink at Marks and Spencer's was really nice, but I do have to say that they had literally the worst selection of vegan food options I have ever seen. The only vegan things they had on their entire menu was some coleslaw, I thought it had mayo in, but apparently not, and chips. So no sandwiches, no cakes, like literally nothing. So if you're vegan and you want a snack, don't go to Marks and Spencer's cafe. So we're just on the hunt for a vegan snack. We were going to go to this little bakery, but it was actually really unclear from the like stand, I guess, what actually was vegan and what wasn't, and the cafe itself looked quite busy, so we would have preferred to have taken something away, but anyway we didn't. So I think we're going to go to Starbucks because I know that they have some good vegan snacks and also some good vegan drinks as well. Hello, just just thought I'd do a bit of an update on how vegan food's going. So in Starbucks I had a peach iced tea, which I had to actually ask if it was vegan because I wasn't 100% sure. And I actually felt quite bad for the people there because they had to get out like the literal whole Starbucks menu manual thing to double check, but it was. And I also had a really delicious coconut and lime cake with like this cream stuff on top, which was really nice. I definitely would rate that. The only thing about Starbucks was that that was the only vegan sweet treat that they had. I would have liked there to have been some more options. I don't know if maybe because it was a bit later on in the day they just didn't have a lot. We are back at the hotel now. I went to a place called Vegan Vice for dinner, which was about halfway between town and our hotel, and I had their like chicken burger and Tim had their beef burger, and then we shared some spicy fries and had a rhubarb cocktail each. So the first thing, the cocktails were 2 for £10, which I think was good value. They were tasty, nice cocktails, good selection, and quite a nice selection of the ones that were on offer. The food itself was tasty, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that the food itself was good value for money. It was £8 for each of the burgers and then £5.50 for the chips, which we did share, and they did also put a bit of a sneaky service charge on there as well, which I wasn't overly happy about. But yeah, whilst the food was nice, I don't think it was worth the prices that they charged, and it's probably not somewhere that I personally would consider going again. But if you maybe don't mind spending a bit more on your food whilst you're in Cambridge, then obviously check them out, or even just check them out for a cocktail. So all of their cocktails are vegan as well. They're 100% vegan for everything. We're just going to chill here for a little bit, and then I think we're going to go off to Asda and just get a couple of like treaty bits, try those out to complete this vegan day in Cambridge. I've just got back from Asda on my further quest for some vegan like treats slash desserts. A couple of things quite interesting that I noticed in Asda. I don't know if I can speak for all supermarkets, but anything that's in that free from like vegan section was so ridiculously expensive. They had like bars of vegan Galaxy for £2.50, other bars of chocolate for nearly £4, which is absolutely ridiculous. So what I did is I just found some cheaper items that are, I guess, accidentally vegan. So the first thing I've got is some Cherryz fruit pastels, which are now vegan friendly. To go with that, I have also got some jelly tots, which are also completely vegan friendly. I got the Green and Black's Intense Dark. This is 85% cocoa. This is also vegan. A lot of really dark chocolate is actually. And the only thing I got from the vegan section was just these little over the spoon zingy lemon cheesecakes. So again, these were vegan. So these were £2. The chocolate I think was £2, and then both bags of sweets were 90p. So I'm obviously not gonna like eat every single one of these, but I am gonna try first, I think, the cheesecake, because that's what I'm most interested in, because I've had jelly tots and fruit pastels before, and I've had obviously dark chocolate before. But definitely would recommend like trying to stay away from the specific vegan section and just doing a bit of research. to pick up some cheaper alternatives for treats, because all of this came to less than some of the specific vegan branded treats. So the lemon cheesecake was absolutely delicious. I'm a big fan of cheesecake anyway, and honestly, if you'd put that in front of me, I wouldn't have known that it was a non-dairy cheesecake. It's really, really delicious. It's quite a small little pot, but it's definitely like the perfect amount of dessert you need after the big fat burgers that we had. So I'm just here to do my final sum up of my entire day of eating vegan food in Cambridge. So starting off this morning, I had my really nice almond milk latte, which was really good. The cafe was great because they didn't charge anything extra for their non-dairy milks. I did actually find though, for the rest of the day, it was quite hard to find places that did this. A lot of places just did soy milk, which I have tried before and I really, really don't like. I normally would have had a coffee with my breakfast, but at Wetherspoons say they only do the soy milk, so I just opted to have a glass of water. The breakfast itself at Wetherspoons was probably one of the nicest breakfasts I've ever had, and I think next time I have breakfast there, I would actually get the vegan breakfast. I really liked that you got mushrooms and tomatoes, and the corn vegan sausages as well tasted really flavoursome, really seasoned, and actually really quite meaty. I was a bit concerned when the plate turned up that they'd accidentally put meat sausages on the plates. And I think as well I got a slightly bigger portion of beans than I got with like my traditional breakfast from Wetherspoons. Next, we had our drink at Marks and Spencer's, and I think I said earlier in the day that the only vegan options they had in the Marks and Spencer's cafe was coleslaw and chips, which I was really, really shocked about because they do have a good range of vegan products in their actual food halls. So I wouldn't recommend trying to go there for a snack if you are vegan. Starbucks, however, was a bit of a winner. I had a peach iced tea, which I did have to ask if it was vegan because I wasn't 100% sure. That turned out okay, and I had a coconut and lime cake there, which was really quite nice, and I definitely get that again. Coming up to dinner, I think I made my feelings quite clear about dinner. The food itself was tasty, but just wasn't worth the money. In terms of flavour and everything, it was really, really nice, and had the prices been a bit cheaper, I would consider going to that specific place again. But the actual vegan alternatives themselves were nice. So the vegan mayonnaise was nice, there was a vegan buffalo sauce, the faux chicken patty was really lovely and nicely seasoned and tasted good, just wasn't worth the price. The trip to Asda I think was pretty good. Got my accidentally vegan products and saved myself a bit of money from just shopping in the vegan section alone. But overall for the day, I've really, really enjoyed it, and it's definitely made me think about changing some things up and definitely trying some different things when I go out. I definitely will be getting those cheesecakes from Asda again. They were probably one of the other highlights from the day. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video of me just eating and drinking completely vegan products all day. Just happened to be in Cambridge. I'm sure I could do this anywhere. If you'd like me to try this out in another city, then definitely let me know. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.